The new tax rule that's catching thousands of side hustlers off guard in 2026. A side hustler just filed their taxes. They think it's done. What they don't know? The IRS already flagged their return. The letter is already in the mail. Not because they broke a rule, because they believed a headline. Last year, the news said the IRS backed off. The $600 tax rule is dead. People cheered. They stopped tracking their income. Some stopped reporting it at all. That headline was true. What it left out is about to blow up in their face. This is the difference between a normal tax season and an IRS notice with penalties and interest attached. Here's why it matters right now. You're filing 2025 income this year, in 2026, and millions of people are doing it based on outdated information. Meanwhile, the IRS's ability to match bank deposits against your reported return has only gotten sharper. If any income runs through Venmo, PayPal, Etsy, Cash App, anything, this affects you. Doesn't matter if you made $500 or $50,000 last year. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what changed, what silently didn't, and the one mistake that turns a simple oversight into an audit. Let's get the facts straight first. Back in 2021, the American Rescue Plan set up a plan to lower the 1099K threshold. The goal was simple: catch more unreported gig income. It was supposed to phase down to just $600 with no transaction minimum by 2026. That never fully happened. In 2025, the One Big Beautiful Bill Act reversed it. The threshold snapped back to $20,000 in payments and 200 transactions. So if you sell candles on Etsy or drive for a rideshare app, you probably won't get a 1099K this year unless you cross both those numbers. That part is true. And that's exactly why people got comfortable. But comfort is where the trap starts. Here's the part that's getting buried. Whether or not you receive a 1099K has nothing to do with whether your income is taxable. Income is income. That rule never moved. The IRS doesn't need a 1099K to know you made money. They cross-reference bank deposits. They match other forms like a 1099 NEC from a client. They process millions of 1099Ks every year. They know what the data looks like when something doesn't add up. So if you made $8,000 selling on Etsy and never got a form, that income is still owed. You're just responsible for reporting it without the paper trail doing it for you. Thousands of people are reading no form as no obligation. That's the exact mistake the IRS is counting on. Before I show you the hidden trigger most people miss entirely, if you're getting value from this, hit subscribe. This is exactly the kind of rule change I break down every week before it costs you money. Here's where it gets specific. The $20,000 and 200 transaction threshold isn't measured per side hustle. It's measured per payment app account, per person. So say you sell on Etsy and also do freelance design work, and both get paid through the same PayPal account. The platform adds it all together. Cross $20,000 combined, and you get one 1099K covering both income streams. Most people never see that coming. There's a second trap, too. Some platforms send a 1099K even if you're under the federal threshold. eBay has done this. The IRS explicitly allows it. Once you see how these two rules stack together, the picture is a lot less safe than the headlines made it sound. So here's your move. First, stop waiting for a form to tell you what you owe. Track every dollar your side hustle brings in from day one, regardless of platform. Second, separate business payments from personal ones. Don't run your Etsy shop and your rent splitting with roommates through the same account. Third, if you get a 1099K that looks wrong, don't ignore it. Document the error and correct it on your return. Silence looks like an admission. The rule didn't get easier, it just got quieter. If this saved you from a surprise IRS letter next spring, subscribe. This channel breaks down exactly what's changing in tax law before it costs you money. One question, drop it in the comments. Are you tracking your side hustle income this year or waiting for a form? I'm genuinely curious how many people are in each camp.